All right, hey guys. So this is my article right here. It's a sit down with a professor of consumer behavior at Yale. He talks about how our current perception of inflation in the economy today as consumers kind of affects how we buy and our behavior. So if you scroll down a little bit, yeah. So this first part kind of just talks about how we'll pay attention to changes to the areas of the economy that we as consumers care about the most, for instance, like groceries, gasoline, etc. And yeah, we'll kind of make judgments based off those categories while sort of ignoring the other parts of the economy as a whole. Not everyone, of course, does that, but according to this professor right here, the vast majority are thinking that way. So that's kind of what this first part kind of talks about. And then this next part right here, this part's kind of interesting too because it talks about what companies are doing based off the perceptions of consumers. And one example that's pretty interesting here is that companies will sometimes offer the same product with the same price, but they'll lower the quantity a little bit. So, over time, as they make all the different transactions with that particular product, their bottom line will still look relatively good in inflationary times. So that's kind of what this second part just kind of highlights right here. And this quote right here to the right is kind of interesting too. If you want to pause and read that, that's kind of talks about what Costco is doing in these kind of times. So that's just there if you want to look at that real quick. Then this is kind of the last part right here. This piece kind of mentions how consumers perceive the current economy in a way that is worse than it actually is, according to the professor here. And he kind of just mentions, how the different leaders of the economy can change that perception. So, that's kind of it, really. But yeah, that's kind of what this article talks about. And if you want me to share this article too, I can certainly do that. But yeah, that's it.